Hi ladies, welcome back. So in this video, we are going to be talking about planning and prepping. So when you think of planning and prepping, you usually think of, say, a bodybuilder who is working to be on stage and they're constantly meal planning. But we don't need to go that crazy, but they have something right, because if they fail to plan, they pretty much plan to fail. And so on this journey, I want you to think about planning your meals out and even prepping them if that is something you want to do. So planning and prepping are two different things. So by planning in advance, okay, you can make sure that you're going to have nutritionally well balanced meals throughout the week, okay? It allows you to take control of your personal nutritional needs. So think protein and think calorie targets, okay? So basically, meal planning is a simple act of taking some time out of your day on a Sunday, particularly, or on a weekday, whatever works for you, and to plan what you're going to eat Monday through Sunday. So we're thinking breakfast, we're talking lunch, we're talking dinner, and we're talking snacks as well. You can also plan just for yourself, or you can plan for your whole entire family. And the food you're going to eat on this 8-week program, they should be completely, adaptable for the whole family. So, if you're cooking in a healthy way and you're using coconut oil instead of, say, butter, for example, the family will benefit from that, okay? So you can plan to eat healthy, you can plan a night out, you can plan in snacks, you can plan in lunches, you can plan in restaurant meals. So, you could go onto restaurant websites and have a look at what they have on their menu before you even go, okay? So one, you're going to save yourself time, so no stress in the kitchen on days you want to cook, and you're going to save yourself on calories because you're going to be able to plan what works for you and your diet, okay? So and planning doesn't have to be really hard work. It can be varied. It doesn't need to be boring. You can have, any kind of meal plan that you have in place will definitely help you succeed, okay? But if you're like feeling a little bit lazy one week, why not try and get a meal prep service? So, for example, locally here we have this company called Roots. But nationally there are things like the Gusto box and fresh delivery meal services, or pre-made food like macro meals. If you live alone and you don't want to cook big meals for yourself, then why not? If you live with your family and so you're happy cooking for them and you want to really focus on what you're eating, then why not get a meal delivery service? So at the moment, I get all of my evening meals delivered because, 5 days a week. Because I know that, after finishing the gym and work and all that kind of stuff, I just don't want to cook, and all I want to do is come home and eat, okay? So what can you plan? As I said before, you can plan your weekly shop, you can plan your meals, your snacks, which we'll go into a little bit later about what kind of snacks you should be eating. And then you can prep as well. So a lot of people do meal prepping on a Sunday. They will literally prep all their meals for the week, in advance. They're talking lunches, they're talking dinners and breakfasts and snacks and stuff like that. But for me, that's not realistic. They'll shove it in the fridge or the freezer and then it's just there for them to eat. For me, that's not realistic. So on the Sunday, yes, sometimes I'm quite busy as well. But also, if you've got a family, like meal prepping for 5 days on a Sunday also isn't that really realistic either, because you know what, you don't really know what your kids want to eat on a Friday night, for example, but you could plan you could prep maybe Monday to Thursday. Preferably, what I like to do is, because I like to eat fresh, I like to make extra of the meal I'm prepping. So, for example, if I'm cooking on a Sunday, I'll cook for a Monday night as well. So I find lunches are really easy because you can pick up a salad and some chicken or, halloumi or some kind of cottage cheese and eat that quite quick and easy. You can pick up eggs, boiled eggs now in Pret and Marks and Spencer. So that's quite simple. Whereas for dinner, you want to create something quite fun. So, for example, I know maybe a Mediterranean fish with some veg, or maybe you want to have chorizo and egg bake, which is awesome. So what I like to do is create extra for additional meals. So on Sunday, I'll cook for Monday, and then that's it. I don't have to cook on a Monday. Then on Tuesday, I cook for a Wednesday. Then I don't have to cook on a Wednesday. Then on Thursday, I'll cook for a Friday or a Saturday, because at that point, I'm like, okay, it's a weekend, and I'm going to plan one meal out usually. Like, I'm going out for dinner tonight, so I haven't prepped for tonight. So you prep in advance for one meal in advance. That way you never feel you're eating like 4-day-old food, because I really don't enjoy that. Anyway, but it's entirely up to you how you want to prep, whether it's you prep on a Sunday for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then you go Thursday for a Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday again. Or you do like me, you just prep a little bit extra on the days where you are actually cooking anyway. The bonus is when you've got food in the fridge or in the freezer, when you get home from a hard day's work, or you've been to the gym in the evening and you're absolutely ravenous, you never end up binging on things like toast and cereal or biscuits with a cup of tea, because you've already got food prepped. You eat it, and then that's it. You brush your teeth after you've eaten, and then you still won't snack, okay? So remember, the better you plan and the better you prep, the more likely you are to succeed in this 8-week program. Now, you actually have a meal planner and a shopping list coming in the next couple of modules, in the next couple of PDFs that you can download. So use them to your advantage and make sure that you are putting yourself in a position to win, because that is what this whole 8 weeks is about. It's about learning the foundations to win for the rest of your life. Okay, so plan and prep. Do it how you see fit, whether you do it 1 or 2 days a week, whether you do it every other day like myself, or whether when you're feeling a little bit lazy like I am right now, you get a meal prep service. You know, it's completely doable. Like, if you think about it, people think meal prep services are really expensive, but it's about £4 to £5 a meal. Whereas when you are going out for dinner and you say you go for a Nando's, you're spending £10, £11, £12 on a Nando's. But you could do that with a meal prep service and pay £4, and it's at home. That's it. So remember, prep, plan, make sure you succeed, okay? Plan to succeed. That is it.